What's going on, guys? My name is Kiata, back at you guys with a lit one today. Hope you guys are staying high, staying lifted. And yeah, I'm coming at you guys with another substance review. And this time it's not going to be RC benzo, but it will be a benzo. So now I'm going to start reviewing normal substances. And eventually get into some other research chemicals I've done. So yeah, so let's start on Alprazolam, Xanax. So Xanax holds a special place in my heart. Unfortunately, I think I have a tolerance like where I can't get high from that. So honestly, I don't care about Xanax anymore. But you know, when I used to do it, it was fun. You know, but yeah, I mean it's kind of self-explanatory, you know, when you actually mutter the name, it's Xanax. You know, if you mutter that name, they're like, everyone's like, Xanax. And you know, they're all like fiends for it and shit. Benzo fucking heads and shit. But yeah, man, so let me get into a substance review of Xanax. Now, I'll give Xanax a 9 out of 10 because Xanax is fun. It's fun. It's always been fun, and it's pretty euphoric, but it also numbs you out. And it also, I mean, it doesn't last very long, so I'm not really a fan of that, I'll be honest. But other than that, Xanax is the shit, man. So with Xanax, it's just like I mean, it's very similar to bromazolam. Like I said, it just lasts 4 to 6 hours, you know. Like other than that, like Xanax is a fun like high. It's definitely a social kind of drug. It'll make you more social, make you want to talk. And it also could make you like an asshole. So it's a pretty interesting substance, man. Yeah, it's just really fun. And you know, getting it pharmaceutically, you know, a pharmaceutical grade Xanax bar is always gonna be a little stronger than I think RC benzo, but some of them are actually stronger, like bromazolam for instance. So yeah, these substances are, I mean, benzos aren't really to be fucked with. They're not like the best thing that you can be doing, you know. But it's something, you know. It's just something. And yeah, man, I don't know what else to fucking say about this. So I guess I'll talk about, you know, like the first time I got high on the Xanax, man, like it just made me really wobbly. The effects, it's kind of like a Xanax. I mean, no, it's kind of like being drunk without, you know, being so disinhibited, right? You're a little more mentally aware, but actually that actually makes it easier to black out. And I think with Xanax, there's definitely a compulsion to redose because it doesn't last very long. So the weird euphoria it gives you, which is just anxiety relief, that's all it is. You know, if it gets rid of that, you know, if you do it too much and you get tolerant. So, like, I remember, like, one time I took, like, 6 of them in the same night, but not at the same time, but over the whole night. And it was just a dumb thing to do, man. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Using that much Xanax. And I was just being dumb and young, and, you know how it is. And this is when I was, like, 18, almost 19. Or around the time I was like turning 19, I think I had turned 19, and you know I wasn't the most experienced, you know, with controlling my substances and the way I use them. So yeah, that's just what you get. Other than that, yeah, Xanax is up there, man. It is a fun drug, man. And Alprazolam, bromazolam, very similar substances. Both are different analogs. I mean, bromazolam's an analog, I think, a Xanax, or they could be just different. It's just different, like a substitution in the chemical formula. So yeah, man. So Xanax, you know, it's just a drug. It's a fun time with your homies, kind of a thing. You know, I'm sure, you know, most people have heard of it, done it, and yeah, like with harm reduction purposes, yeah, it's very addicting. It's not really worth it to use it, I'm gonna be honest. And just because it's shorter lasting, I notice if they're shorter lasting, these benzos, they're a little more addicting. They're a little more, you know, not so fun, I guess I should say. Because it's not the best thing to be using, on a unless you like a periodic basis, unless you really need this anxiety relief, like if you use it for panic attacks. Because if you use it for panic attacks, I could totally understand. But then you would be getting prescribed by a doctor, then you would actually need it. So anyways, what else can I say about this stuff? It's very numbing, I should say. It's the same effect profile as most benzos anyway. So it would just be numbing. And yeah, it's just kind of a quick high. It's just like getting a little bit drunk, but not feeling too drunk until you take more, and then you're blacking out and you're acting stupid, and then you go do something stupid, right? Typical benzo shit. And yeah, if you follow that Reddit benzo page, there's a whole bunch of dumb people on there, man. Whole bunch of people where it's just it's examples of what not to do. These drug Reddits. So yeah, it's pretty funny on there, man. Whereas Alprazolam is the man. It's fun, It's 9 out of 10 for me. I would say rebound anxiety with this is there, definitely, because I remember I was using it like in the same week I was using shrooms, right? And I ended up having like a panic attack because like on the shrooms, because I was using Xanax in the same week. It must have been fucking with my body and make me panicky because I was using it so much. It was like throwing my brain off the rail, pretty much. And it wasn't the best thing to be doing like together. So yeah, never take Xanax and any psychedelic in the same week, because I noticed all you're doing is your brain's coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, and you don't want that because it will leave you a little erratic and irritable, and it's just not that fun, man. It's not like the best thing to be doing. Like if you're just trying to have fun. Because there's other stuff that's more euphoric than this. Because honestly, once you get like a tolerance to the stuff, it's not so euphoric anymore. Then you want to use more to get high. Then I don't know, you're getting high off the Xanax. So yeah, short acting benzos I don't really fuck with anymore. And yeah, longer acting benzos are very more dangerous. So honestly, yeah, fuck with the shorter acting benzos. They're weak for a reason, and it's good to be like that because you don't want to be stepping over your benzo tolerance, because you won't be able to get high from clonazepam or alprazolam. I don't know, you just won't be able to get high from Klonopin, like regular pharmaceutical benzos when you fuck with the RC benzos. So yeah, stay with the shorter acting benzos. They're definitely a better choice. Now, with other things in mind with this drug, I would say it's spacey. It could be amnesic. It's definitely very good for anxiety relief and all of that jazz. It's all good for all of that. Typical benzo. This is like the benzo that you think of when you think of benzos. Is a Xanax. And yeah, man, it's the first benzo I've ever tried. And yeah, leave it down in the comments, like, if this is the first benzo you've ever tried, or whatever was the first benzo you tried. Let me know. And yeah, man, so I guess the end is off. I don't know. Compared to all the other RC benzo, it's definitely the weakest. It's not the weakest, like, in terms of value. Like, I don't know. There's others out there, but I think in terms of the RC benzos, I think I'm trying to think. Compared to bromazolam, alprazolam, I don't know which one's stronger, because I'd have to do both of them back to back. But who knows? But if there's similar potency and all that, who knows? I think bromazolam's a little more potent than alprazolam, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you think bromazolam's more euphoric than that. And yeah, man. You guys are loving that bromazolam video, so yeah, thanks for all those views and likes on that shit, and subscribe, man. And thanks for all my support and subscribers, man. I love you guys. And yeah, man. So I look forward to making more videos and doing all of this and pushing out more content frequently. And yeah, quality content. So yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the substance review. It's got a 9 out of 10 from me. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next substance review of my other videos, man. So yeah, stay high, stay lifted. See y'all in the next one. Peace.